action, pets, gaming.
Chill vibes tonight, chill vibes tonight. Laid back life, laid back. No stress, no fight, no stress, no fight. Throwing parts together, throwing parts. Crafting all night, get ready to build, get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing parts together. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right.
Let's get started. I know there was a couple more seconds on the clock, but I didn't feel like waiting for them. Greetings, good morning, salutations, all that stuff to all of you travelers, and of course all you builders out there. It's me, that guy Kevin C here, yet again at Action Pants Gaming with another, I think it's Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? It is Tuesday. Tuesday, January the 14th of this new year of 2025. And I got about 10:01 in the AM, at least from where I'm sitting. I know some of you are still sitting there in the past and some are somehow in the future, but whatever present you happen to be in as you're catching this, I hope it's going good for you. All right. I don't know what the heck we're doing. Something. I know we've been trying to figure out how to get light, and this was kind of neat, but now I'm thinking, is there another way we can get this kind of stacked pattern with something? And, because it shows up pretty well. But I think there's something more we can do with it. I just don't know what. So we'll mess around with that for a little bit. And then if anybody has any thoughts of what to do, let me know. Anything I should think about building or trying. You're like, what if you did this? See, I like what's going on here, but it's a bit washed out. Professor Cynical, welcome, welcome. I was waiting to see if we had any people pop in before I brought up there might be a video on your channel of some of my recent wacky buildy stuff and of the city. Although the city wasn't fully rendered, and my heart is always worried of the videos taken of the city because it's such a hard thing to render, and you know it gets to be a little wacky. Yeah, see, I like that, but it's not. I don't know. We're missing something, and another something. What are we missing? What is it we're missing with this? Does this do anything better? I forget. Yeah. You definitely ride in on the struggle bus when trying to render that build, that's for sure. Is there another color maybe we can get? That might work a little better. I mean, that's not bad. When does that go live? Actually, I should get a notification at some point. Although YouTube is always often funky with their notifications. I mean, we found something we could do, but it doesn't quite work, and it would be a real nightmare, and then it would get too bright at the same time. So we need to figure out oh, right on, Professor, thank you. Probably from people who already know me. Like, I know that cat. I've seen that build. I will have to check it out, though. Alright, what are we going to do here? What are we going to do? We need color. That's the problem. Ciao, Amen. Welcome. APG. We're trying to figure stuff out. Kevin Kirks came from Professor Cynical's video to see the legend work. Oh, thank you. You know, we could go over to the city. We got another Kevin in the house, right on. We got a Kevin C and a Kevin K, which makes up the initials, essentially. All right, let's take a look at our wacky kaleidoscopy bits here. Oops. If I can remember how to use the controls. Been playing this game since day one. Still can't figure it out. Man, I gotta find the video. I have a video of me recording with my phone. And welcome, Joy Ross. Welcome, everybody. Anybody I forgot to add up. It's a Tuesday. It's not even a real day. Tuesday. It's not halfway through. Tuesday and Thursday. Those are the wacky days. All right. So, for those of you who have never been here, this is what we're currently futzing around with, faffing about with. And actually, we're going to have to get some better music going here at some point. I tell you, I don't even know if I still have a freighter build. I might. I miss my Xenos freighter, man. The only thing left is the video, and it barely shows. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is. I haven't seen the professor's video yet, so I don't know what was featured. I don't know if the Dream Machine was or wasn't. But yeah, these are pretty darn fun. Not super difficult to build if you know some basic glitch building techniques. I've been messing with this part, trying to get something going with it. I've come up with a couple things, but it's not quite where I want it, and I'd have to do some actual setup, which I don't want to do right now. I'm like feeling so kind of lazy right now. I should probably put the energy core back in the city, or at least put one of the new walls in somewhere. You know, but I want to figure, like, I see something here with this, and it's just a little out of reach. Just a tad bit out of reach, and I don't know what to do about it. You're killing me, Smalls. Grimy, good morning. Thank you all for stopping in today. Good to have you here. You know what, let's try that stupid thing that we did the other day that I should probably set up for instead of working up a collision bubble and manually placing. But I want to see if the effect does something a bit different. Nay, it does not. Alright, let's try. Always learning. You know, I gotta say, that's the important thing. I'm always learning. Granted, it takes a lot of this repetitive nonsense and going, what to do here? What to do over here? How about up here? What about there? How about halfway through? What about if I spin it on this? You know, whoa, I just turned off my controller. Going all crazy. But it's what it takes, you know, and it's not always fun. um, but occasionally you generate something that's interesting and sometimes even something worth sharing. And sometimes you just get exactly what you want, and other times, as the song says, you can't always get what you want. A lot of trial and error to realize at least for me, like I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, a lot of a lot of that. I don't know how many things I have built over the years that were, in my mind at least, not worthwhile, right? And then other people were like, "Why'd you delete it? That thing was so neat." Yet I was like, eh. But, thousands of, I would say hundreds of builds. Might even be close to 1,000. I've been playing this game a long time, and I tell you, this game never ceases to amaze me. Just when I think I've seen it all, and believe me, and this game never. This game always oh, you know where I'm about to go with this. There are times when I've been super frustrated where this game has gone because of what they did with building or the mechanic. They've redeemed over the years. All right, that does a whole lot of nothing. All right, maybe that needs to come out further. Like killing a whole save of mine. Ooh, all right, that's not bad. We could actually bring that down a tad. So let's do that. I think Worlds is going to change the build mechanic, and I'm not looking forward to that one bit. I don't like when they do it. I always end up being cranky. Excuse me. But I will, you know what? Let's do it this way. This gives us a little more options. I don't necessarily want to blah, 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 All right. I've been cranky in the past. All right, we're going to try it with the first spot there. I need to find some more royalty-free tunage. Because some of this is getting a little out of... Yeah, the angry Kev noises come out. Sounds like a broken motorcycle. Yeah. Here, let me show you exactly something recently that made me a little frustrated. When they changed... oh, we gotta switch over to the PlayStation for this. When they decided to change... I don't know if it's on this save or on my other one on this. Oops. No, this is just my city. But I had to tear apart an energy. Ooh, grimy. That's not a bad idea. I had to change the whole energy core in my city. And for those, actually, you know what? I'm gonna hang out in the city for a little bit. And if anyone wants to attempt to let it render in for them, I will mess around with my energy core. I needed a project, although I do need to kind of see what I can do with this thing over here, and especially since I've noticed that I need to flip things around in order to get more. All right, and this is what I mean here. So back here over on the while we load into the city. All right, so if you notice, we have thicker black lines on this corner here where the light is focusing, and if you look over here, it's a thinner space. The white dominates. So I want to widen that, which means I got to flip them all. Yay! So we'll do that at another point. All right. So if anyone wants to attempt, yeah, Gamma, welcome by the way. The build mechanic works fine, and I know how to use it, and I can build stuff with it. I don't have time to be messing with a whole new thing. I'll deal with it. Hold on. What controller do I need? All right. So, if you would like to stop by and walk around, because it looks very different on screen than it does when you're walking around it. You may come visit. See, you got dirt problems. Dirt problems. Because I am with my PC character, so even though they are not here currently, I will have odd terrain. Thankfully, it's nothing that is too crazy. The game has been a lot better with terrain. But in multiplayer, it varies. And yes, momentarily. I just want to see how it's rendering in for me. Before I do that, I want to see what terrain I need to remove. Make sure nothing major. And then it will pop once somebody else shows up here. I'm also checking to see if we get my PC character's tower in here, which affects how things render. Atlas Galacticus, what is going on? This is creative mode. No thanks on trying to gather resources for 15,000 parts. Thank you very much. Or 15,500 parts. All right, let me just make sure everything is the way it should be, and we will throw in some glyphs. All right, this is Euclid. The only time you will see the entire build is if I am here. And it does take a few minutes to render, depending on what you're on. Flying in and out does not do anything. It's more eating up time. Sometimes going to the Nexus and re-warping here helps. But the best thing is to wait, depending on what you are on for a system, your PC, your Xbox, your PlayStation. is how it determines roughly how long it takes to render in. So we have a bird, we've got a sunset, we've got either a waypoint marker or a hot air balloon, however you want to look at it. We've got a tent, we've got a Triforce, we've got another tent, we've got a Diplo, a whale, another Diplo, a sunset, a crunch wrap, or a hexagram, and a galaxy swirl. Yeah. I felt bad. The professor came by to, obviously film for the video, and I'm just like, oh, it's the amount of time. I feel so bad. And I had, I was looking on, he was sharing the screen, and I could see what wasn't rendered. And of course, my heart's like, oh, it looks so horrible. It's so horrible. But the more you visit, the quicker it loads. Nice. Golden Goat, my favorite. All right, so I need to do some work. I've been holding off on this. I got part of it sort of set up. Because we got this new part. They ruined an entire, they changed a part that ruined an entire save of mine, because the entire save used a, yes, this is in Euclid. Because the entire save used multiple base terminus or base teleporters. So they ended up changing the animation. And it completely ruined an entire save. So I'm going to have to try to figure out if I can retain some of these old kaleidoscope, or if I just have to delete the save and be thankful I have video reference of some of them, It's just a bummer because they were kind of neat. But I'm working on this, and this is better in a lot of ways. So I just haven't quite figured it out yet. I'm hoping some other people figure some stuff out as well. All right, so do you have that? But that's not really what we want. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Please tell me I remembered to leave another one somewhere. I don't believe I have this on my PlayStation character. Damn it. Alright, I gotta reload. Shoot. No, I don't. No, I don't. What I need to do is I need to join my PlayStation character and give the part to them again. Oh, at the city? Yeah, I need to do some work there. I've been putting it off. At these kaleidoscopes, as fun as they are, and I'm at the moment I'm trying to still figure out how to add some contrast to them. And let's face it, watching me try to figure out how to add light to something isn't exactly the funnest thing in the universe to do. I miss playing, I miss exploring, quite honestly, and I'm sort of waiting for Worlds 2 to happen so that I can get back out and, do some more exploring again, looking for different planets. I've got enough techniques now where I need to, that I've built up over the years, and you know, things I do, like, you know, that I want to build something, you know, not just tinker. That's what I've been doing a lot of lately, is just tinkering, which I enjoy doing that too, but let's face it. Sometimes there's success and fun, and other times it's a lot of, why do I do this? And I may get some frame drops. Alt tabbing between. So if that happens, don't worry, we'll be back momentarily. Oh, gotcha. Oh, wait a minute. What do we got? New subscriber. I gotta make that bigger because my old eyes can't read who that was. Harass 82. Welcome. Yeah, and I need I need a. Oh, all right. Yeah, we're gonna have a mild issue. So my PC character, currently I am on both. So I usually leave, come on, really? Really? Okay. Interesting. I seem to have locked myself into a predicament here. There we go. Hey, insanity. So we will not land here. Normally, oh yeah, this is a big ship. That is not made for a large ship. That's made for a large ship. Alrighty. So now my PC character will sit around and wait. So this I built on PC, no mods. This is all able to be done on a console. Not that you would want to try, but if you did, you could. It is a 3,000 part tower. We will hang out up here as we watch things render in, and it's actually rendering in relatively fast. Old Town is still completely blank. Signs are starting to render in, though. We're getting a little past the original 3,000. This whole section still needs to render in, but this is all newer stuff. And everything in the city, aside from this tower and the platform that it's on, was all built off of one base computer, starting on a PS4 and then moving to a PS5. And now let's see if we can't get a better view of the city. Now, there is the thing where when multiple people enter and you have this hologram rolling, you know, you'll have multiples of that. This not rendering in. I'm gonna have to change this now. I need to. Yeah, I think I know. See, and that's the thing. Every time they change something, or yeah, I've never truly liked this anyway. And because you can't see the scan lines anymore, it's sort of pointless. So I think it's time to change that. That'll free up a few parts. And I think if I can get a floor panel in there, we can do something with our new panel things there, whatever we're calling it. Oh, hey. Ship coming in. I wouldn't land there. Oh, I really wouldn't land there. You could land on the, is there a small one open maybe? Is that one open? Yeah. Sure, why not? It works. You might have trouble getting out, but actually just call it, you know, out somewhere. All right, now I wish that the lighting would be able to be rendered from distance, because it, you know, obviously would look more realistic, but, and I do want to eventually see if transferring this save to my PC helps, but we'll see. Like for instance, that should be rendered, thank you. Now, this area here, if you can enter it, and if you see the additional planets put in with the wonders, then it is rendered pretty well for you. It really is all about time, hanging out, just waiting for things to render in. Let's actually, I'm gonna try something here. I'm getting tired of that music. Let's throw something a little more appropriate on. And then I got to figure out which controller I need to be using. Oh, frame drop. Like I said, we will experience that. All right, let's oh yeah, I know, I know. I know, Grimy. I've been trying to get it, but it's been you know, continuously full. Oh, hold on. Alright, the frame drop thing is when I Alt-Tab, it comes back. Not always, apparently. I may need to, Alright, there we go. That's a little better. I had to close down my PC character. My apology. We will, we'll make do with what we have for right now. Now the electricity is either going to be working or it's not. Sometimes it works, sometimes it, when you visit. That's multiplayer. I think this would be a great place to do some form of if you wanted to do a PvP shooter, but I think to part load in, you might get a heavy frame drop. Yeah. Because my PC character was here. And that's not fully rendered in either. I would have to actually reload. Actually, that might be fully rendered. PlayStation's struggling in a bit, though, at this point. You can tell as we get some pop-in. I haven't had pop-in in a while. But, for 15,509 parts, it's doing pretty darn good. If I thought it would load for everyone, I'd be more than happy to host a community night. Although it would probably not render and there'd be a ton of frame drop. But willing to give it a try. I've had 16 people here before. But that was before I built the tower in the background and these additional areas. Hey, Skang, how you doing? Yeah, see, we get a lot of clay when the lights don't all light the way they should. Yeah, the texture. I'm hanging in there. Still breathing. Yeah, this is no longer doing anything from distance. I don't like that. I mean, these are the things that we, we kind of had to see and check out. Make sure, what can we get away with if you try to use all the parts in one save on a PlayStation? And I really hope that if I can put this on the PC. Oh, yeah, anytime, Skeng. I hope things are going alright. Good to see you. Yeah, it has been a bit. I thought I hadn't been getting insulted as much. Good to see you. And if there's areas, if you're walking around here, oh, no, totally understandable, Skang. I know, but I know, I just, nobody's been pointing it out as much lately. Thank you. I mean, still a little bit here and there, but I got some new kaleidoscopy things going on. Based off of an old thing I used to do. Well, a mistake I made in one of the older versions. That I was like, how do I do that on a regular basis? And now I know. And this is what happens when I get visitors here, which is fine. Got to do a little maintenance. And I want to say I've used minus the plant life and posters and stuff because I don't have all of them. What's the base called? It's Voight Kampf City, named after the test for the replicants in Blade Runner. You know, when he meets Rachel for the first time, she asks him if he's ever retired a human by mistake. And he's like, no. She's like, but in your position, that is a risk. And then Dr. Tyrell comes out and says, is this to be an empathy test? And then goes through the whole speech. Involuntary dilation of these, blah, blah, blah. R&D 1,443,000. So I'm just kind of walking around, so if you're visiting, you can see what you should see. But this was a big R&D. I mean, that's exactly what it was. Only now I can't work on my energy core here because I had to turn the PC character away. I was getting way too much lag. But now with my PC character not invading the space, it renders in much better. Granted, we still don't get all the lighting. And this big hunk of tower is, not helping. I mean, there's a ton more I would love to do to this, but it's just so... It's so full already that adding any more at this point is, you know, all the detail-y bits that I'd like to do. Here we have the main... And again, to sort of repeat myself, as I often do, this was never meant to be something. It was just an R&D, a place to figure stuff out, and then I noticed at one point it started to look like a little mini city, so I'm like, you know what? Let's see what we can do. It needs more light, but I can't really add it because it may not render. Just landed? Alright. Like I said, it takes time, you know, to load in. I'd like to put something up here, you know, I'd love to decorate everything. Have, you know, have you walk around it and walk in and be like, oh, this is a, you know, office. This is a, you know, blah, blah, blah. But oh, random parts. So, again, you will not see the entirety of this build unless, you know, my character is here. You will see this weird 3000 upload that makes 0 sense. Oh yeah, and believe me, I was doing kaleidoscope stuff for a long time. The minute we started doing perfect circles, I think is when that started going on. I wish I could. Oh, there's another dirt pile. Fix that. I mean, there's so much more lighting and signs and whatnot I'd love to do, but I'm starting to, run into some problems. Which is no real surprise. Well, 15,000 parts, you don't really catch up to them. You just kind of hope. Those still have a flashing problem. Where's that dirt clump? Actually, I'm gonna check down here. Yes, Seth, I did. Over, a bunch of updates and little bits here and there, and started on the PS4, went to the PS5. Oh, you left? Oh, you didn't have to. If it didn't load in for you. Again, it takes time. It's just what it is on this thing. You just got this game yesterday? Oh, yeah. This is advanced building, and if you love building, then keep coming here because it's what I do a lot of. I do play the game when there's new content and whatnot, but it's the most creative build mechanic I've ever encountered. I kind of want to go over to my PC character now and... Oh, hey, what's going on there? Okay. I kind of have to because I don't have the part I need. You are gonna love the game, Seth. I've been playing since, I bought pre-release. I've been playing, and I've taken breaks. in order to clear my mind and, you know, play other games and, you know, but I always come back. Yeah, that's one way to put it, Gamma. Yeah, you do, Seth. You have a lot to look forward to. There's so much to this game. Yeah. But yes, everything you see here, I built. The build mechanic in this game is, in my opinion, one of the best for allowing for creativity. You know, it does have its issues. It does have its faults, like any game and build mechanic. But, you know, to be able to build something like this, and that thing in the background is my PC character. That's why it's not looking so good right now. I wonder if I've even uploaded that. Should probably upload it again. Ah, here it is. Dirt. Didn't we just delete this dirt? But the thing that's even better than the game, Seth, is the community. The community makes this game even better. But you will, yeah, I hope you have no real life. There's Flurb. I noticed Flurb was having, like, he doesn't, okay, he wasn't rendering very well, though. Yeah, it's, this game is not a game, it's a lifestyle. No, I don't, it's, the community is awesome. Every aspect that you want to know about, there's a group out there that specializes in it. Be it building, ship hunting, multi-tool hunting, etc., because I can't think of anything at the moment. But there's, you know, there's videos out there now. When I first started playing, there was nothing. And the build mechanic was nothing. You know, there was a minimal glitching. And it was really glitching that back then. Now it's part of. Pork, I gotta, well, I could see it. That's unfortunate, but I could definitely see it happening. What was that other game that did that to people? WoW, a World of Warcraft game name. Alright, see we have, you know, a multiple instance here. Now, once you get here and then it renders in, as long as you stay here, I can leave the game and it'll stay. And you can walk around and, you know. Ah, there you go, Will. And from what I've been told, and even I forget there's certain things I've added to this build. And I have to kind of walk around every once in a while. On PC through Xbox Game Pass? Right on. Creepy cat in the window, staring out at you. Creepy kick in the window, stretching too. I did. Yeah, I had to. You know how it works. New part or new idea, and that's why I really need to figure out where to put my new kaleidoscope wall thingamajiggy. But yeah, I added a bunch of the new screens. It just seemed more appropriate than what we had before. Even though the big screen is sideways-ish. Still gotta figure out how to clean that out. I mean, I could leave it, but I'd rather not. Yeah, it's a lot better with the moving screens. I definitely agree. I just wish it would render fully. Not how I did this, but that's weird. Oh, I know what I did. Oh, that's neat. Depending on how you're looking at it, it kind of does something. Now, remember that big tower is the PC character and a base that's off to the side. Alright, I'm going to leave this character here. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to start up the PC character again. Grab some noodles. Did we get to the newsstand already? Oh, Seth, it's brutal. I call it the time vampire. Especially if you get into building, and even if you don't, even just playing the game, you're like, all right, just one more hour. You look over at the clock, 3-4 hours has gone by. You're like, whoa. You've seen nothing yet, my friend. I love new players. I think I envy you, the new players, because it's like, oh, I wish I could get that like sense of wonderment, and mean, it's still there, because especially for me, because I don't build a whole lot. I mean, I don't explore a whole lot at the moment, because all I do is build. But yeah, you've got a ship hunter, builder, you know. I mean, it's just hours upon hours. I had to cut my streams down. I had to start paying attention to how long I've been streaming, because I would go for 8 hours and not even realize it. I would just start building and, you know, sitting. Granted, I was in my recliner at the time doing that when I was streaming just on the PlayStation. Did I not add the bubbles to this? I could have sworn I added the bubbles to this. Ah, they're in there. They're just really bright. Okay. But there's this streamer just started playing as well, and all right. That just started the game as well, and I've been watching their progress. So it's pretty great, you know, just these things that people, and even some people I've noticed that have been playing for, you know, a little bit, who all of a sudden discover like the rock spider, you know. The rock spider, you know, when you shoot a rock and all of a sudden it grows legs. And for us, that's one of the longest consistent things that is run in the game, if I remember correctly. I'm just trying to prep the other my PC character to head over to the other area. No, you find a thing to unlock the building materials, and then you have to find materials to build that particular item in normal. If you're on creative like I am most of the time, you don't have to do anything except for build, which I recommend having a creative save to practice building before you waste time, resources in your normal save. Kind of want to do this random base tour, just see, you know, random base at the Nexus anomaly, and just check out some other stuff, see what people are doing. Two controllers and things going on here. Alright, I'm gonna start a permadeath? No. Don't do that. You'll leave the game very quickly. That's for more experienced players. Alright, I'm gonna leave my city here. And I'm going to join my PC character. I think we've seen the city for a bit. I want to do some experimenting. But yes, Levi, on Discord, I will do it today. I'm going to set up actually it should be There should be like a visit my base section. If there's not, there will be one by the end of today. On Discord. Where, you know, 3 pictures, galaxy, and glyphs, you know. That should be somewhere there. But if it's not, I'll make it happen by the end of today, like I just said. And for streaming these 2 characters together in the city is not good. Oh, Levi, it doesn't matter. You can stumble upon, yes, people's builds, or you can visit them by going to the Nexus in multiplayer and looking to see what's there. You can ask for glyphs, which are the things to, you know, the address to get to certain places you put in at a portal. Oh, you have a lot, and I gotta, you know, there's a lot. I've been playing this game how long now? How long has it been out? That's gotta tell you something. I get bored easy. This isn't where I want to be either, is it? Doesn't really matter, Discord, in fact, is free, Levi. So you are all set on that. And you can get it on the console, your phone. You're gonna say what? What are you gonna say? Say it, don't spray it. Oh, hey. Didn't realize caps lock was on there. Sorry about that. Disc! Yeah, there's, so one of the best, in my opinion, places to start with building tutorials is with Beeblebum on YouTube. He's got some great like beginner building, you know, to more advanced building tips. I can help you with some of those as well. I don't mind showing things. But there's what we call glitch building, which now is sort of part of the build mechanic. So, oh. There's a city visit request. There is that one. But you know what? We might as well just do that as, yeah, city and visit request. There we go. Perfect. Right there. I should have put the and symbol though. My fault. Alright, I need some nip. Yeah, so Beebs does some great tutorials. I highly recommend. And then you can always ask me questions, even if I'm in the middle of doing something. Don't think it's bothering me. You're not bothering me. I am here to help whenever I can. Ask anyone, they will tell you I have dropped what I was doing to help somebody show how to flip a floor panel over. You know. And then, for those of you who are new to my channel, you can go from building cities to building stuff like this. And I didn't even turn on the end. Which I should probably do. Oh, Scottish Rod, yep, that's true too. Wow, I forgot about Scottish Rod. Why is that? How is that? Okay. Then you build stuff like this later on. And even crazier than this. But yeah, if you're new to building, then I don't I what I mainly do can be a little confusing until you grasp some of the basic stuff. But again, I am here to help new builders. You want to know how to do something, I will show you. Please do not hesitate. And if I can answer a regular game question, I will. Exploring or how do you find this, that, or the other thing. A lot of people out there are much more educated in those areas than I am. Building stuff, I got you covered. Most game things, especially some of the history I've got, you covered. How to do certain ship hunting or scrapping things, how to make money in 10 minutes, that sort of thing I'm not very good at. Building weird stuff for no purpose, I'm great at that. Experimenting with wacky things, I'm great at that. I'm okay at that, I suppose. And we just got this new part, so I've been learning. You reached 257, right on. Yeah, I have a build there. Oh, you know where we haven't gone to in a bit? Is the crazy planet that flips us over. I wonder if I could just throw some stuff in there. I should check that out. Get that rolling. Thanks to Hellboy bringing us there. I don't know what galaxy it's in. But, I think it was Seth. There's a lot to learn in this game. There's lots of little nuances. With every aspect of the game, even building, ship hunting, collecting, mining, you name it. This game is nuance filled. It's chaotic. Yeah, that works. Ooh, piece of candy. There's just so much to it, and the community is amazing. It's the best community I've ever seen in gaming, and very helpful. The game is virtually endless. It really is, if you think about it. It's a good way to put it there. Used Civic. Use Civic. Nice. I can drive a Civic. Don't I drive a Civic of some sort? Yeah. Thing gets me barely where I'm going most of the time, so, and I'm happy to have it. But yeah, it's what I love about this game is the endless nature of it. And even in just this, you know, this one setup, you spin the floor panels around different ways and you get a completely different pattern. And I'm still trying to integrate, you know, some more color. I do build with a lot of crap, that's certainly true. The cubed, raised paver, and pyramid. That totally works, doesn't it? The crap. I build a lot of crap. The cube, raised paver, and pyramid. That is true. It's tough to do a pullback here. Get, you know, keep the camera straight on that. Yeah, I'm like the Island of Misfit Toys, you know. Like, there's no reason to build this in No Man's Sky. Why would you? You know? But I've asked anyone who's known me since the beginning of when I don't know. I don't even know how to put it anymore. When I first started to learn how to glitch back in the day from Dark Lord Zelric, ER Burrows, JC Hysteria, Boyd Gaming, Kibbles. I'm missing somebody, I know I always am. That's the point. Too old to do certain things anymore. Again, I'm just trying to figure out the animation on the barrier seal. You know, we came up with this new sort of, you know, way to make these light patterns happen, based on a, you know, again, for those of you who are new, this is based on a mistake I made in my old kaleidoscopes, and I didn't know how I did it, and then I realized I could reproduce it. I realized I could reproduce this or that effect after learning another technique. And then it just hit me one day, like, oh wait a minute, you know, what would happen if I tried to reproduce that? And then I noticed how crazy it got, and I just started messing around with it a little more. A lot of setup parts on the outside, which I keep to the very, very end. And I'm probably going to add to this, you know, try to get some other color in there. We lost the animation on this one, so I got to go back and turn it on. So one downside with these, but still kind of neat to see it without the animation as well, just to see. I still don't know if I like I don't like the lasers where they are, although, itchy head. I do like the pattern it makes in the center. And then we have this debacle, which I'm still trying to figure out how to make this do something interesting. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Civic. Yeah, a good percentage of my builds are kind of wacky and trippy. I do occasionally build buildings, like you saw with the city, you know. But I do need to... Right, I gotta flip that side there. Destroy all that. Oh. It's actually a little more visible. Alright. Wait, what side is that? So that's the white side facing forward. Thank you, Will. Yeah, the Dream Machine's pretty good. I think that one came out pretty fun. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Well, you know, after playing for so long and having the limited parts we had back in the day, you know, you really start to, you know, look into how to utilize your parts and make things look different, you know. I should be looking at a different coloration here too, shouldn't I? Wait a minute, see, we lost the... Did we go from thick to thin stripe? No, it's the same, okay. Or is it? It is not. Or maybe it was. And yeah, definitely. Thank you for everyone for subscribing and hanging out here. I do appreciate it. I know it's not always the most exciting thing. I try to keep it as mellow and goofy as possible. But, you know, trying to figure stuff out, sometimes it's not exciting. Downright freaking boring. But having those victorious moments every once in a while, I'll tell you, make it all worthwhile. And if I can teach one person something new that helps them become more creative, why do I not like that? What's wrong here? I think it just changes automatically. Like this, for example. Woohoo! Excitement, she wrote. You know what I haven't done in a bit? I haven't done a movie quote. We need a good movie quote today. I'm gonna think of a good one. We haven't had a good movie quote in some time. Damn it, it flipped. Did it? No. Right on, Gamma. Good to see you, my friend. Actually, a guy I work with is a big Steelers fan. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, that's right. Probably helps if I use the upside down wire for that, huh? Did I delete it? I did not. Nice. Damn it. Just make one over here. Now that would make sense, wouldn't it? Now if I use a cube instead of that, but then we get a twisting problem. But what did we do yesterday? Didn't we just take one of these and swap it out for I mean, we could go and do something crazy. Because it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be, what? Believable. So, it would be a pain in the butt. And I don't know if the collision bubble stays the same size. We'd have to try that. If the collision bubble shrinks with it, then we have a better chance. You out here? Thank you for swinging in. Like there's something here. I see it. We just got to figure it out. We just got to get the lighting right. And I wish we could do something with the coloration there. Better, but not what we need. Sure, why not? Collision bubble takeover. Alright. Yep. Yep. Bummer. Okay. I don't understand why these things come in backwards. That's sort of interesting. I mean, it went nowhere near the light, but didn't say it wasn't kind of wacky though. And what do we think about our posters? A thing? Do they work? Nope, not that one anyway. Or at least not there. It's all about the lighting. We got to get the lighting right, I think. We have no choices for lighting, really. Very limited. This is why we experiment. Eh. Right on, right on. Oh, thank you, thank you. I know, like I said, sometimes, you know, it's not the most exciting stuff in the universe here, but we try to have fun and try to do what we can. Wait a minute. Aha! We may have found a solution to our problem. Yeah. Look at that. Ah, see? Alright, see, that's going to be the tricky part. Uh-huh. That's going to, I have a feeling that's a manual placement. So. You out here? Alright, take care, cow. I gotta figure out where that is. Okay. Right, start in the middle. I think it's where we just were, but. And of course, it's as light can be out. Alright, that is not the need. Yeah, seeing it had that really bright part that was catching it, I think. This is one of those moments where it's like, where is this going to work the best? Damn it. Alright. Yeah. Where is the magic spot for this? Of course, we see something now. We got to figure out how to do it. If we can't, I guess we'll deal with it. get it because it's that center line. So we need to come out. Okay. All right. This doesn't really matter, but yeah, see, that's the best color light we've got. All right, I got to figure this out because if this is the case, I can do multiple colors, but I just need to know where to put it. If you know where it's going to line up. All right, we're going to take a little breather. I've been sitting here for 2 hours. I need to get up. I need to warm up my coffee. I need a bio break. But we'll be back momentarily, usually only about a couple minutes. But I need to, go do that kind of stuff. So we will return shortly. For those of you who've got to get going, thank you for stopping in and checking me out. Keep me company. I hope to see you again. For those of you sticking around, peel those peepers away from the screen for a minute. Go get yourself a tasty beverage and a snacky treat. Do a bio break if you need it, and we'll be back in a few minutes. All right, y'all. We'll see you in a few. Sorry, Wolfheart. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, we're back. Where the heck are we? That's always a good question. Oh, my PlayStation character's here. Where that is. Oh, yeah. Alright, here we are. I do like this one. Came out pretty good. Except, you know, where the beams are, it's just so in your face. But we did manage to figure out how to kind of make that a little less obtrusive. And it's not hard to make these, you know, just place that thing, add some stuff. These are a little more difficult, but not too bad. These are way more time consuming. I've been trying to figure out if I can even attempt to add in, oh, I don't even have any. Unless that's right. Damn it. What do I need? Oh, I needed to do that expedition to get that part. Oh, and I've got that 3-dot person in my thing again, which I don't know who that is. And I don't... Like, who are you? I don't know who you are. You continually join. Concerns me, sort of. All right, back to what we were doing. What were we doing this? Video title's wrong? What do you mean? What? What video title is wrong? I mean, I don't doubt it. I did something wrong. But all right, where were we last year? We were what, on the edge? Wasn't quite enough. Let's go to this one. Oh, well, it depends on what the heck? Where is that? All right. Lurgan, Lurgan. Well, it's morning where I am. Well, actually, it's now afternoon, but it starts in the morning. All right, so we got a 2. No worries. Alright, so still no. Yeah, welcome to my world. So I end up figuring everything out, because you're like, alright, here, no here, maybe here, try here. Because apparently it's... No worries, my friend, no worries. There ain't a whole lot in life that's free these days. That's for sure. And definitely nothing good. A prime example. But it's free. I mean, you can donate if you want. That's always nice. But you technically don't have to pay. All right, better. We're getting somewhere. But it's only that upper part, though. It's only like this section that I can see. We need more light, Aziz. Light. They'll never luck it. Gotta have hope, Red. Kind of, sort of, but not really. I'm trying to find reference that you can always use. Like, so when you go back and forth between these things. So I'm kind of looking at, where the grain of the wood would be, if you will. And I bet you that'd be too far away. We'd have to do a half. We'd have to do a paver. I'm willing to bet. It's not, kind of not worth the effort. You know what I mean? Stop. I hate working on new things sometimes because you know what you'd like to do. You know it would probably work, but at the same time, getting things to actually work. Wait a minute. What if I... Oops. down. Doing every other kind of note. Because then we just cut everything out. We have nothing left over, right? If we put that in here. Or do we get like a sliver of red? No, we get nothing. Nothing! Alright, so nay on that. Yeah, I don't know about that, but we'll definitely work on it. Yeah, but see, then it's not the full extension. But does that give me more room to work? No, because now I'm following here. I'd have to figure out, again, reference. Damn it. Ah. I guess I could start in the back here. Here we go, right there. Damn it. Then we have that problem. Okay. Better off just doing it more. What if we light it? No, because that ends up getting covered as well. What if we just throw a bunch of pill lights in there, a bunch of lanterns? Actually, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Actually, a little weird. Oops. And you're facing the wrong way. Damn it. Okay, then we're going to have that. So we'd have to move those back. And then it's only what, really doing that one wall? Sometimes I wonder why I do these things. Thank you. Yeah, she just washes it. That adds now I'm beginning to wonder something else. Of course, it's totally in the wrong spot. Yeah, it's a little bit of effort, but whoa. So it does matter what direction it's facing in, I think. That's bright as all can be. But it appears that adding the same effect and doubling up on it seems to do something. So let's just to get a couple in. I didn't even do anything. All right, what if we change? Oh yeah, because that all gets in the way. All right. All right, so something ends up blocking that along the way. All right. That's what kills me on that. Okay, then it gets to a certain point, and no more. Okay. Excuse me. Whoa. Whoa, 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 look at that. All right. That's a little different. All right, this may totally change, but let's try it anyway, right? Uh-oh. Did we forget something? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, snap points, as we all know, are a pain, and finding them leads to much heartache. But sometimes it's really all about moving your camera, to get good snap points. But there are times where frustration sets in. And then we're going to have an issue because of the other wall, I would imagine, but... But I don't want to delete that, because... Actually, no, I can I? No. It doesn't matter. It's not like it's super difficult to set up again. Alright, this is an overabundance of parts that we don't really need. And I know that the problem we're going to have is all of you. I haven't saved anything yet, so... Hey, Dark Cowboy, how you doing? again, lighting. Now we kind of need a mix of the two, don't we? Because that was bringing light from one area. And like everything, it's always the angle you're at, whatever the perspective you're looking at. All right. I think we're probably out of ideas for today. I'm going to reload our restore point, wherever that may be. Sound author, welcome. Oof. I did not sleep very well. I'm not going to go to the silly grocery, get food things. That costs money. Oh, really? All right, I'm going to have to start looking into some of the new vegetation. Oh, what the heck am I doing here? Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I like the way the ship drives. Huh. Where is that? You know, I swear computers sometimes just for the hell of it, they mess with you. Everything working just fine a moment ago. Now, no. Oh, computers. They really just kind of... They just do what they want. I'm just going to do this. I know it was working like 30 seconds ago, and you didn't do anything, and then you went to go push the button you wanted to push, and... we're not working anymore. Crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Oh, yeah, wait. Stuff. Do we have new stuffs? We have a cone. Alright, so this is our new stuff here, apparently. Which ones? Alright, so we got... That's all? More plants. Alright, I'm starting to get really hungry. I need some food. I gotta work tomorrow. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Oh, the floating ones. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I haven't messed with them. I built one just to see what it looked like, and I was like, ooh, that's neat. Just like, yeah, I'm gonna land like this. I know there's no real reason for me to do it, but we're gonna do it. For some reason, I can't seem to figure out where its landing gear is. All right. It is time for me to fly. I have been going for about 3 hours here, a little under, but I need some food. Running low on brain power here, and that requires food. Fuel. I need fuel. That's actually a movie quote, but I don't think you'd get it. It's a weird one. Mickey Rourke was in it. One of them offshoot ones. Anyway. All right, I got to get rolling. I'd love to stick around and do this more, but thank you, Wolfheart. I appreciate that. I want to thank all of the new subscribers for subscribing today. I do appreciate it. Sorry if it wasn't full of excitement. Sometimes it is, sometimes not so much. But if you ever have any questions or anything, reach out to me on Discord. I'm always happy to try and help. Or reach out to me during stream and chat and just be like, hey, I could use some help with how you did that. Or something else, whatever. If I can help, I will always try. Other than that, thanks again, everybody, for being here and keeping this guy company while doing this. Piggy, you jumped in right near the end. I'm so sorry. Good to see you. I need a project. I need to start a project. No worries, Grimy. We can do that again another time if need be. If you didn't render in properly for you. But I got to get some food. 3 hours sitting on my butt. It's just too much sometimes. Just sitting here, I get all antsy. But I need a project. I got to start thinking about a project. If you have any ideas, let me know. Something, an idea of what might be cool to build. Maybe something that would incorporate all of this as well. I wish there was anti-gravity when we went out into the, built above a planet. I wish it was, no gravity, you could fly around. Because then I'd know exactly what I would build. But since that doesn't happen, we got to think of something else. But anyway, again, thank you all for being here. Thanks again to the new subscribers. Really appreciate it. And we should be back on again, well, definitely Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday mornings. And then hit that notification bell. It'll tell you when I'm back on. Sometimes after work if I get home in time. Might even try and scoot back on tonight. I saw that Dystopica had something going on. Or if I find something interesting when I'm building and I want to, share it with y'all. But that's what that notification bell is. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment, and all of that jive. Until next time, this has been me, that wacky cat, Kevin C. here at Action Pants Gaming. Wishing all of you out there in the No Man's Skyverse a little bit of love, peace, and starship grease. Get those action pants on, get out there, and start building some wild and wacky stuff. All right, y'all. Take care. See you soon. Bye.